Yay, we're making some healthy local recipes. Yam Mpotompoto. Hey, Mpotompoto, if you've not tried some, I home. And this is child friendly. So your weaning baby can eat that as well. So however you want to serve it, however you want to eat it, we're going to do yam Mpotompoto with many options. So this is one style to go about it. So you just need your beef, your garlic, your pepper, your onion, and your yam. Yes. And for this is very simple. So you need your salt to taste as well. For the first method, I'm going to use oil. And I use coconut oil. You need oil come up. So I blended all the veggies together. I added in my beef, I added the water, I added in the salt. This one there's this typical putogum shegum. So it saves you time. And you need to add quality oil. Honestly, if you're doing this one, you need good oil to give it some great taste. And then I added in my oil to it. And I closed it for it to come to cook beautifully. Now when it's done, it's going to be soft and tender. I added a bit of eggs. What you saw me adding to it was egg white. I wanted to have a bit of egg lumps in there. You can try it yourself too. It's great. And personally, I like this style because it's easy and you can still pick the lumps and eat. The lumps are so tasty. Let me tell the truth. Some days I plan on doing Mpotompoto, but when I'm done, I pick some of the lumps and I end up eating it with stew and all those ones because the lumps come extra tasty. So there's like as I've picked those ones out without the stock, you know I'm going to condemn it. Then you can serve it with your stock beautifully. Your yam and Mpotompoto, very simple. Then there's another way to go about it. So this is part 2 of your yam Mpotompoto. And this is the rich auntie level. This one here, about will pass over the Mpotompoto no. You have to go this way. So of course, I need some egg, palm oil, dried herrings, Koobi, because I'm not going to use salt. There's beef, vegetables, very necessary. So veggies of your preference. I use some peas, some carrots, some green pepper. Then I have some large chunks of carrots as well, some ginger, garlic, habanero pepper, tomato, onion. Yes, these ones I'm going to blend it in. I'll boil it before I blend. And of course, your star ingredient, your jam. So to start off, I placed my eggs in there to save me some cooking time. Then I added in my water. You need enough water so it gets soft. The yam gets very soft. You can try to mash, but I don't like to mash, so I like to make sure I have enough water in. Then I add in my Koobi, my beef, then the vegetables I'm going to blend. So the habanero pepper, the garlic, of course, the tomato, the onion, and some large chunks of carrots as well. I'm going to blend all these into it. So I'm going to bring it to boil successfully. Once it comes to boil, I'm just going to pick out the vegetables because it will be tender enough to be blended. So once that is cooked, I just need to pick out my veggies and then blend them beautifully. Pick them out and then you blend them. So once you're done blending, you're going to pour them inside. Yes, you see how beautiful the color is. Charlie, pour it inside, and then you stir it for it to come together beautifully. And at this point, your egg should be literally done. You can take it out when it's done. Yes, so I stirred it beautifully. I took out my eggs because they were done by then. I was actually supposed to take it out if I added the stock, but inside she. So once that goes in, I add in my herrings because herrings are a bit tough. so they need to go in early. If they don't go in early, you finish cooking and it'll be too hard. But I want everything to assimilate nicely. So you bring it to boil. Then the final things that are going to go in is your carrot and your veggies, and then you add your palm oil to it and see how beautiful it's looking. See the Koobi on top. Don't mind the Koobi. Because I use Koobi, I use beef, there's enough salt in those ones. So I don't need to add in any other salt. And I added my carrot in chunks because I love to eat it. Then you feel the carrot. You can chew the carrot because it's a bit soft. So when you're eating, it's nice. You see that thing. And gives a bit of color, a bit of texture. See that thing. So when you boil it very well and it gets very soft, the yam itself would give off its carbo. So the rounding will be thick enough. But you can try to mash some as well. And yeah, you serve your beautiful Mpotompoto any style, any way you want, and enjoy it beautifully. But for your children, make sure you mash it, everything for them. So you mash your yam with a carrot and add in your egg yolk and serve it for them. They will love it and love you so well.